Hello again and a very, very good evening. My name's Sean Ryan. You are, of course, watching the Planet Cruise TV show. Joe, I love this time of the week. I always look forward to it. Tonight we have got 5 exceptional cruises to tempt you with. Some last-minute deals, some cruises for next year. And I'm joined by a gentleman I've only worked with a couple of times, but I've spoken to him on the phone. Our lovely Glenn Wallace is with us. Nice to see you, Glenn.
Sean, you okay? How are you?
I'm great. Nice to have you back.
It's nice to be out of the office. I'm normally on the phone to you, telling you about the deals, and they've let me out again today, so it's great.
Well, the great thing about having Glenn here, he genuinely is one of the guys that you'll speak to when you book a cruise.
Yeah.
But you actually worked on the cruise ships as well, didn't you?
I did 10 years on the cruise ships in the end. I did P&O, Cunard, a number of different ships down in Australia and around the Med, Caribbean. So I was the tours manager on board, so I was responsible for all the excursions on board. So I've got quite a good knowledge of some of the ports of call we're going to.
And tonight we have got a great show. We were talking earlier, actually, you know, because we both know, you know, Tuesday's always special, but tonight we've got some exceptional
Some nights
prices.
you feel it, don't you? Really,
You really do.
There's some really, really good deals out there for all prices as well. So we've got some sort of lower cost ones, which are people that maybe want to try on first-time cruisers, and some a couple of little special ones.
Well, I'm looking at it. There's a Thomson one coming up, and it's 2 weeks. Around the Caribbean, it's under £850.
Brilliant value, absolutely exceptional. Just before Christmas as well.
Yeah,
so
you're going to have a nice Christmas tan.
Best bit of doing the shopping, do it out in the Caribbean.
And we're also going to be joined by Luke from Carnival towards the end of the show. Whenever Luke joins us, you always know he's got something special up his sleeve.
Yeah, we've got something a little bit different tonight as well for people that want to go and try something over in the States.
Yes. Anyway, whatever you do, don't go anywhere. Now, you might have never booked with Planet Cruise before. You know, maybe you're currently using a different agent. We'd love you to try us tonight, and there are many reasons to choose Planet Cruise. First of all, cruise experts with first-hand knowledge, like yourself, Glenn.
Exactly. I'm not the only person that's worked on cruise ships, so there's a number of us that have worked on the ships. We get to visit the ships throughout the year, and basically we know what people want. So if you've got no idea what you want to book, give us a shout, come and speak to us. We'll be able to advise you, push you towards the right cruise, whether you want to go for a couple of weeks, whether you want to go longer, whether you just want a short cruise, and we've got everything to suit your budget as well.
Great customer service, so important. Every aspect of your holiday is going to be perfect, and we can tailor-make deals as well. Now, do me a favour, Glenn, will you just straighten that cushion up? It's annoying me.
There you go. Oh,
there you go.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, you'd never get that.
OCD.
You'd never get that. You'd never get that on a cruise ship, though. Believe me.
No, there'd be. Look,
just that's there you go. Right, let's start off.
Luke's going to have to be uncomfortable when he comes on.
Now, we're starting off with the most incredible offer with MSC. If you're wondering where Keith is, by the way, he's actually on an MSC ship as we speak.
He's gone on to do some filming on there for a few days, so he'll give us a shout later probably and let us know how it's going on there. But I think he's over in Rome or somewhere at the moment doing some filming.
No, he's actually at the buffet. But
he's probably at the buffet, yeah.
But we've got a brilliant cruise with MSC from Venice. Now, the price on the screen is for a balcony, so honestly, under £600. Am I right in saying you even get a drinks package with this one as well?
You do. You get the Allegro drinks package, which is their basic drinks package they have on board. But what we'd always advise our clients is to maybe upgrade to the full drinks package on there as well, and that gives you all your beers, your wines, your spirits, your soft drinks, and you know that's paid for the whole week.
Well, honestly, it's an amazing offer. But let's show you how beautiful MSC ships are.
Our ships that we use with MSC, price-wise, they're some of the best that we offer. So maybe if people haven't tried a cruise before, they might think it's a bit out of their price range. The prices on here are superb. $599 from a balcony. As I said, going out from the 23rd of April. But the ships there, the service is very, very good on board. Bit different to some of the other ships that we maybe sell, a little bit more European. They're normally based out in Italy, so the clientele on board is quite European, but they've got spa facilities on board where you can really get looked after on board. Maybe treat yourself if you've been stressed at work and you want to relax on a cruise. Of course, to work off all the food on board, you've got the gym as well.
It's the only time I really use the gym on a cruise ship because it's so nice looking out to the,
it's
the
nice
sea.
when you're sailing and that sort of thing as well. And then you go for a swim and, of course, have a cocktail in the jacuzzi. And, of course, they've got kids clubs on board. They've got restaurants.
What you maybe don't realise if you've never cruised before, these are floating resorts. You know, there are so many beautiful areas, different restaurants, bars, activities.
They're all 4 or 5 star restaurants. I mean, you imagine what you pay for a restaurant at home. You're getting this for a week with the cruise, waking up in a different port every day, have a flutter in the casino, go and sit, relax, have a drink, watch the bands playing as well. Brilliant, brilliant service on there. And as I said, the service is very, very strong.
And we just saw a glimpse of the theatre, that amazing shows.
Great shows, West End style shows that cater for all nationalities on there as well. And as I said, price-wise, you're not going to beat this with MSC. Excellent.
Well, this is actually an exclusive. We've got to mention that. This offer is exclusive to Planet Cruise. And it's amazing, and the most beautiful destination. So, starts off with a flight from Gatwick over to Venice.
Yeah, flight from Gatwick into Venice. Now, Venice is probably one of the greatest sail-outs in the world.
Oh,
so if you've never been there before, have a glass of champagne on the back deck as you go past St Mark's Square, one of the greatest sail-outs in the world. So if you've never done it before, do it on a cruise ship. As I said, I was there last year. We got engaged there last year, and it is a great place.
You got engaged there?
Yeah, we did, out in Venice. And as I said, it was very romantic. But to see the cruise ships going in and out there as well, you've got the opportunity to do it. And that's one of the highlights, the St Mark's Square and the Grand Canal.
Honestly is one of the best spots ever to cruise out from. It really gets your cruise off to a fantastic start. But it is a 7-night cruise, of course, so you'll be cruising out of Venice. Where's our next port?
We're going on to Bari in Italy. Again, this one's a nice port to start with. Again, you've got a chance to go and do a little bit exploring around there. You've got the Basilica San Nicola. You've got the Piazza Cathedral as well. Beautiful old-style buildings, cobbled streets there as well. Even if you don't take part in one of the tours there, you can just have a stroll around and just a little bit of an introduction to the first port of call that you go to, because you've got some very big ports of call coming up after this as well.
But again, isn't it nice to think that you're going to be seeing so many beautiful places in this one holiday? So, from Italy, we're making our way over to Greece, aren't we?
Yeah, Greece, we're going over there. Now, Kataklon's a little bit close to my heart. I spent many times over in Kataklon. As you make your way off the port area there, they've got beautiful small tavernas. So if you want to try the Greek food, the meze, the wine as well, you've got a chance to do that. I would strongly recommend that you take a trip over to Olympia. Now, Olympia is obviously the birthplace of the Olympics, so you get a chance to go there. It's where they still light the torch for the Olympic Games every 4 years, and you can actually go onto the running track where they did the original Olympic Games. They've got the archway there as well. That was created 2,000 years ago. It was made by rocks. It's got no cement in it at all, and it's still there. It hasn't moved in 2,000 years. It's amazing. But again, if you go down onto the actual running track as well, you've got a self-built amphitheatre there as well, and you can just put yourself back in the times of the first Olympic Games. But again, once you've done that in the morning, go and have a glass of wine and some food in the afternoon.
Yeah, why not? Now, we've got a couple of stops in Turkey, haven't we?
Turkey, again, very, very popular at the moment. Very good with the exchange rates as well, so very cheap at the moment. First of all, going into Izmir. Izmir is a beach resort there, so if you want to go down onto the beach, you're more than welcome to do so. If not, you can go over to Ephesus and the ancient city. They've got the 25,000-seater amphitheatre, the Roman ruins, the largest outside of Pompeii, and to get the opportunity to stroll around there. Make sure you've got your cameras, video cameras, and good walking shoes on that one. But Ephesus is a must. You must go and see that if you're going out to this part of the world as well. From there, we're going to move on again to Istanbul. Again, very, very popular. The gateway from east meets west as well.
And I could not believe, when I was on a cruise ship and we cruised into Istanbul, just how dramatic the east and west, to see that.
It's literally like a split down the middle, and as I said, as you're walking around
with completely different architecture,
beautiful buildings. You've got a chance to go to the Blue Mosque as well, which is another place definitely to go and really need to go and see there as well. And then just go and do some haggling in the local markets, pick up some genuine fake goods, whatever you want to do there, you can do that.
Fake, I like it.
You can do that in Istanbul as well. But again, if you've never been there before, sometimes get a little bit. They might not go on a holiday there, but why not see it for one day on a trip down into Turkey?
I was genuinely really, really impressed.
Beautiful place to go and see.
And now you've got a day at sea. Those days at sea can be some of the best, because there's so much to do on board the ship. You can relax, you can sunbathe, enjoy the bars, enjoy the restaurants, enjoy the spas, enjoy swimming. There's so much more to do when you compare a cruise ship to a hotel.
Exactly,
it's
and
incredible.
You're busy in the destination, so this is nice to have a little relax before you go again to one of my personal favourites, Dubrovnik, the old city, completely destroyed back in the war in the 90s, but the UNESCO have come in, they've spent millions and millions of pounds renovating the city. You get a chance to walk around the walled city as well. Sometimes the ships tender one side, sometimes they dock the other side and you get the shuttle bus in, but again, when you're going around the city, that's the city there that you walk around, and as I said, you can go around the old part, along the walled part of the city, and then to some of the restaurants, have a drink and just take in the beauty of this place. Dubrovnik is second to none in this part of the world. It's stunning.
And then finally back to Venice, of course, where you disembark and you're flown back to London. Now, we both agree it's an amazing start to the show. First of all, this is exclusive to Planet Cruise. You are going to be on board this beautiful, opulent ship, and she is stunning. I mean, MSC are really known for their glamour ships.
Yeah, and as I said
aren't
to you before, it is a European cruise ship, so slightly different to some of the British ships that we sell. But again, you've got different nationalities on there. They cater for everybody on there. The shows are very, very good as well. And as I said, you know, they cater for all ages and all types of people.
And you're looking at, say, a balcony cabin. That's what you're going to get tonight. So you are getting that upgrade straight from inside to a balcony. And I have cruised in inside cabins before, but to have a balcony, to have, you know, all of that natural light, your own space, you can maybe have breakfast on the balcony, things like that. Drinks package included, and your return flights from London Gatwick. Even a family of 4 could do this as well for under £3,000.
Yeah, and the thing is, Sean, as well, the 599 balcony is worth it just for Venice alone. So
yeah,
even if you stand out, wake up in the morning, it is sailing down the Grand Canal, that's your balcony.
Now, just to give you an idea, this is based on the April dates, but we've got dates through to May, June, July, August, September and October. That is an amazing offer, I think we do. Well, Glenn, normally you'd be manning the phones right now. Would you expect them to be ringing?
They'll be off the hook at the moment because there isn't unlimited availability. No. So these deals come in, and if people can go at that time, let's go. Let's go for the balcony.
Anyway. Right, you're not going to believe we have got such a hot show tonight. Keith's going to be very jealous, I think, because we're with Thomson next on board the Thomson celebration. You're away for over 2 weeks. We've got return flights to Barbados.
Yeah.
What they cost normally?
400, 500, 600 quid. Yeah, return.
And then you've got the most incredible cruise, and so many of the Caribbean islands here.
The good thing with this one is, obviously, some of our ships do leave from Southampton straight over to the Caribbean. This one's flying you straight into the islands, straight in there.
Well, I tell you what, let's take you on board. So, Thomson, they're known for great, great fun, great entertainment, great service, great food.
Do you know what, Sean? The people that phone us up that book Thomson's, a lot of them will not go with anyone else but Thomson's.
I remember you telling me that, yeah.
They really, really enjoy the food on there, and they love the entertainment. Entertainment is something we always get told about on Thomson ships. Very informal. Gratuities are included on this one as well. Of course. So which is always nice. You can upgrade if you want to take the drinks package as well. Not everybody does, but some people do. But what they like about this is the food is very good, the entertainment's good, and it's that relaxed atmosphere. And I think down in the Caribbean, that's what people like sometimes.
So there's not lots of dressing up?
Not lots of dressing up. It's quite informal, and especially you imagine in the hot conditions over in Barbados and places like that, it's nice to just sit on the back deck, relax. You don't feel you have to put the ball gown and the dinner suit on, and you can just relax on there. You haven't worn your ball gown for ages, have you?
You were going to say something like that. But, it's such a great, great atmosphere. And, again, we're looking at some of the bars and restaurants. What I love about cruise ships, I'm never bored for a second.
No, and I'll tell you what we also get comments about as well, is a lot of the staff on Thomson's have stayed with Thomson's for many years.
That's very true, isn't it? Yeah.
So people go on and on again, and they recognise the people on there. They feel it a bit more homely. They feel that it's not like the crew members and the passengers. It's all one family, travelling around the Caribbean, and as I said, very, very popular ships. And as I said, some people won't travel with anyone else.
Now, we will let you know, it's a late deal. The price is it's ridiculously low. We often say, if you can get, 2 weeks around the Caribbean for, £1,100, £1,200, brilliant. This is $839. And return flights, all of your tips and service charges, everything. Right, now you get to see a lot as well. So go on, Glenn.
We're gonna go through this. We're going to go through it as quick as we can.
But a lot of ports.
So fly out to Barbados first of all, transfer there to the ship, which is great. From there, we're going to go straight into one of the most popular islands is St Lucia. Now, this one here, you've got to go and see the pitons, which is the 2 large hills, which you can see there, and that's the pitons. Now, the best way to do this is maybe take a catamaran, and they'll have excursions on board that you can do that. Go to Marigot Bay, that's where they filmed Dr. Dolittle, sit back on the catamarans, or even over to Soufrière. Soufrière is the volcanic area there. It's a bit smelly over there, but that's the volcanic area with the bubbling sulphur as well. But again...
Oh, so it's a kind of sulphur, is it?
Sulphur area, yeah. It's not a bad area, it's just a sulphur there. But St Lucia is beautiful, and as I said, I would say the best way of doing this is either what we call a surf and turf tour. Do maybe a jeep safari in the morning, and they combine that with a catamaran in the afternoon, and that sees the whole island there.
I mean, you can do loads of excursions. Sometimes, I'll be honest, I'm really lazy, and I just kind of walk off the ship and... go to the beach.
Yeah, but again, you can do that in all these ports of call. So some of them you might go and do this. This one, there are definitely things to go and see. Okay. And I think St Lucia's one of those places. Now,
a relaxing day at sea, sunbathe, start getting your Christmas tan ready, and where's next?
And then we're going on to what's called the ABC Islands. It's Curacao, Aruba and Bonaire. This is how they're known. Very, very similar ports of call, but again, this one here, especially Curaçao's got the pastel-coloured buildings of Willemstad. They're all Dutch islands. That's where you get the pronunciations for some of the places there as well. Beautiful places to go and walk across the bridge area. That's the movable bridge, and then from there you can go onto some of the beaches, snorkeling, swimming there as well. But again, I'd definitely recommend some shopping there. Very, very good there in Curaçao. Yeah,
I'm just thinking, when we're all freezing ourselves in, in December in the UK, you could be here.
You could be.
Knowing you've got an amazing deal as well.
And then we move on to Aruba. Aruba's one of my favourites again. Beautiful place to go and see. A lot of people have heard about Aruba but don't know where it is. This is Aruba as well. Great place to go and see here as well. I would recommend here doing what's called an ATV tour, one of the quad bike tours. We've did those before, and they can take you all the way around the island. You've got the natural bridge there. You've got Palm Beach, which is one of the best beaches in the Caribbean. Beautiful crystal seas there as well. And again, another thing as well, unfortunately, get the credit cards out, because shopping's even better in Aruba than it is in Curaçao.
Yeah, but you've saved so much on the cruise, you can afford to shop, can't you?
Spend your money, spend your money. And then from there on to Bonaire. Bonaire is a great place as well, the third of these islands. Good place here to do swimming, snorkeling, scuba diving. Again, you can go and see the turtles there as well. So again, if you're a little bit water-based, you like going swimming in that place like that, great place to do. You've also got the flamingos. They've got some beautiful birds out in the Caribbean, and also some flamingos as well.
You get like Keith, you know.
I know, I think he trained me.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Where next then?
Then on to Grenada. Now, I first went to Grenada in 2004, which was about 2 weeks after the hurricane had hit Grenada. It destroyed most of the islands. They've spent millions on rejuvenating St George's. Great place to go and see. You've also got some beautiful beaches there as well, and the water taxis can take you from the ship right over to the beaches. Also Fort George, of course, the British history there as well, invaded by the Americans in the 80s. The other good one to do here is the Rum Runner. Again, this is a trip that goes out in the afternoon. It's a 2-level boat that goes all the way around the beaches there, and of course, being the Rum Runner, it does serve the rum punch, so just be a little bit careful.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. It normally goes out very, very quietly. You can normally hear it coming back from about 2 miles away, and we do provide wheelchairs to get people back up onto the gangway after the rum punch.
It sounds like my kind of trip, that one. It does.
It's a good one, that one.
Now, we're over to Barbados again, aren't we, Bridgetown?
Yeah, Barbados, one of the most popular islands. Again, beautiful place to go and see. You've got Sandy Lane if you want to go down there. Another one I'd recommend here is to swim with the hawksbill turtles. Again, it's a catamaran trip that goes out, and you get a chance to go and swim with those. You can also go over to some of the beaches there as well. And Barbados is one of the most popular destinations. You'll see it in all the magazines throughout the winter. Simon Cowell, Rooney's got a house out there. I don't know if that's a selling point or not. But again, you've got the opportunity to go out and see where the rich and famous go.
Because I think our Keith Maynard's just bought a place there.
That's right, yeah, the amount of money he gets paid, I would have thought so.
Now, another day at sea, again, make the most of those. And then it's Tortola,
yeah, going over to the British Virgin Islands now. So again, stunning. Beautiful place to go and see. They've got the open-sided buses here, and they're like large buses that go out around the island, so it gives you a great chance to do some sightseeing there as well. One of the best beaches is Cane Garden Bay, and again, that's about 20 minutes from the port area there. And again, if you don't want to do a tour there, I recommend that you go over and do Cane Garden Bay. The other thing we always used to do in Tortola is swim with the dolphins. You get the opportunity to go and swim with the dolphins there, and their place is about 10 minutes away from the port area. But
do you know,
again, beautiful.
We're only on day 10, can you believe it? I mean, this is one of the best Caribbean cruises I think we've ever seen, and it's Phillipsburg next,
Phillipsburg next is going on to St Martin. St Martin is your best shopping area, okay? If you like your electrical goods, your cameras, laptops, do your shopping there. Split between the French and the Dutch side as well. Water taxi into the centre of town. Some good trips to go over there as well. And you've also got Aeroplane Beach, where the plane lands just above the beach area there. So that's another popular destination.
Be careful.
On then to St Kitts. St Kitts is famous for the railway. Again, something you have to do on this island. It goes out normally 2 or 3 times a day. It's a trip on the railway all the way around the island. The locals come out and see the train going past, and they all wave to you. But again, St Kitts Railway is the main thing to do there. Past Brimstone Hill, Fortress, great views as well. You can do a trip over to Bettis Island as well, but I really recommend, if you've not been there before, taking the railway. And again, the cruise ship can organise that for you.
Now, believe it or not, you've still got a couple of ports. It's Antigua, isn't it, now?
Antigua, another popular destination. One of the catamaran trips around the island. Oprah Winfrey's got a place over there. Eric Clapton's got a place on the island of Antigua. Beautiful Millionaires Row as well. And again, as I said, the best way to see this, I would say, is one of the boat trips. Sit back on a catamaran and do a 360 around the island. Antigua is one of the top islands in the Caribbean.
And then finally, St Vincent, isn't it?
St Vincent was an island we went to a few years ago. People maybe not know so much about St Vincent.
Been,
Beautiful island. Very more traditional Caribbean islands, okay? Again, around the town, not so much to see. So again, you've got a trip over to Bequia. You can go to the island of Bequia. or then from there you can also do a trip over to the set of Pirates of the Caribbean. That's where that was filmed. When Jack Sparrow walked off the boat and it sunk and he stepped onto the side, that was filmed in St Vincent.
Really?
And also when the pirates are hanging as well, when they're hung from there, that's one of the sites there on Pirates of the Caribbean. So very interesting.
And then, of course, finally, back to Barbados, where you disembark and you've got your flight home. Just a final look at the ship, and flight-wise, by the way, got some brilliant deals. These are based on Gatwick or Birmingham, but for £30 more, you can actually fly from Manchester as well, so just really want to point that out. Just look at the ship. I mean, again, great theatres, really comfortable staterooms.
Really comfortable staterooms, as I said, very, very relaxed type of cruise. Great price, 14 nights over in the Caribbean with flights included. I don't think you need to say any more about it.
I can honestly say in the 7-8 years since I've been presenting the show, I think that's one of the best, if not the best, deal we've ever done. Now, it's an exclusive last-minute special. You are going to have to be super quick. We've got 2 dates, the 29th of November. You could even go on the 6th of December and just get back there before Christmas. Return flights based on Gatwick or Birmingham. As I mentioned, we can upgrade, or change your flight, I should say, to Manchester from only £30 per person. And the itineraries just differ slightly, those itineraries, depending on departure date. Just to confirm the price, we are expecting very, very busy lines for this tonight. The 29th of November, £899. The 6th of December is just £839. And I've got to say, not much more there to upgrade to an outside.
No, and again, worth doing it as well. But as I said, great value. It sells itself on the price. Nice little Christmas present before it all starts on the 25th.
Honestly, if you can go for that, if you can, get away in December, please give us a call right now. Is that one of the best deals you've ever seen?
Yeah, really, really good. And the thing is as well, the ports of call are so good. You're over in the Caribbean, and you've got about 10 ports of call. What more do you want?
Now, this is the bit you normally do.
This is the bit I normally do, yeah. Maybe get the phone out.
Have you ever wondered when we get a call coming in from Planet Cruise? Often it's Glenn. We only ever get these if a deal's come in last minute, and one just has. And we're going to be speaking to Joanne, I believe. Are you there, Joanne?
Yes, I'm here. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you, Joanne.
Hi, Joe. How are you?
You're good. I'm all right, Glenn.
Are you busy in the call centre already?
Yeah, very busy. Yeah. Very, very busy,
Thought
actually.
you would be. Now, I gather you've got a last-minute deal for us. Is that right?
Yeah, it's a reduction, actually. It's fantastic. Well, it's incredible value for money, especially if you don't want to break the bank just before you go away before Christmas. This is for Costa Cruises, and it's for the 4th of December 2015 for 12 nights. And get this, the price is $399 per person for an inside cabin, which is under £34 per person per night.
Well, how many nights did you say, Joanne? Did you say
12 nights?
12 nights. $399.
And how much are the flights? You got to pay extra for the flights, Joe?
It's based on London. Other flight supplements will apply, but yeah, $399 for an inside cabin. And if you want an outside cabin, it's $499. But it's for 12 nights before Christmas.
And that includes the flights and the transfers.
Cruising around Greece.
So where are you flying? I'm a bit slow here. Sorry. Where are you flying? So you're flying from London to where then, Joanne?
Yep, Savona.
Wow.
And then 12 nights. That's what, 30 quid a night, including your flights.
Yeah. So you're cruising around Savona, Naples, Athens, Marseille. 12 nights.
I'm sorry. That is ridiculous, isn't it?
Well, you say you can't stay in a hotel around the corner here.
No.
And it's not as nice as going on a Costa Cruise.
Well, and that price has literally just come down, has it, Joanne?
Yeah. That's full board, under £34 per person per night. So
wow,
fantastic.
So 4th of December, 12 nights with Costa, $399.
Even I don't give you phone calls like that.
No, you don't. That's right. Joanne, can I say thank you so much? That is amazing.
That's okay.
I think our viewers are going to have to ring pretty swiftly for that one, aren't they? Thank you,
definitely.
Yeah, all right. Thank you, Joanne. Wow.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
The thing is, if we get these late deals, this is it. And you've got the chance to go, what more do you want to do?
Do you know what? I shouldn't say this, but I'm kind of looking forward to being in that position where I'm maybe retired and you can just do it. You know?
And then just go. Let's just go. Let's do it.
If if you're not retired, you need to book holiday. Try and do it first thing tomorrow morning if you can, and book that one because that's going to go. I'll
be back in the office in the morning. We're there from 8 o'clock in the morning. Give us a call. They won't stay around long. Once they go, they go.
Anyway, right, we better crack on. I'm going to be cruising with Celebrity in 2 weeks and 2 days' time.
Not that you're counting.
Not that I'm counting. It'll be my 21st cruise and my 5th with Celebrity. Amazing company, 5-star luxury, and this is your chance of really, really enjoying all of the Canary Islands. But very important, this one is from Southampton. A lot of cruises that we bring you from Southampton. And you can actually make life easier by staying at the Meon Valley Marriott Hotel the night before. I did a little piece of filming there a little while ago. So here I am to tell you more. Planet Cruise have a great partnership with the Marriott Meon Valley 4-star hotel here in Southampton. Bed, breakfast, free car parking, transfers to and from the port are actually all included. Now, I arrived earlier yesterday. I had someone take care of my bags. I went for a swim. I had the most amazing night's sleep, and I've just finished off a hearty breakfast. And now, with my car safely parked, I'm about to take the chauffeur-driven shuttle to Southampton Port, which is a mere 12 miles away. And then when my cruise is over, they'll drop me off here and I can drive safely home. Actually, I love staying there the night. It just takes all the stress away. You get free parking.
Well, the thing is as well, we get a lot of people, especially not based around in the Southampton area, that may be coming from, you know, up north and they're coming down. They come down the day before, they park the car up, they get the car park included. It adds another night to your holiday, and it's just a nice start to the holiday, and then you get taken to the port in the morning.
Yeah, and you know, when I've stayed there, you know, I'm kind of one of the first to get on the ship normally
Exactly,
as well.
exactly.
Anyway, this is on board the Celebrity Eclipse, which has won so many awards, and as you gather, it cruises from Southampton. But the Eclipse, oh my word, isn't she stunning?
Fantastic ship, absolutely beautiful ship. You've got the lawns on there as well, which is synonymous with celebrity. But again, when the clients phone in and talk about cruise ships, as I said, Celebrity, one of our best-selling brands, and as I said, a lot of people will not travel with anyone else but Celebrity. Beautiful, beautiful ships. Service is second to none. 5-star cruise ships as well. And again, as I said, well, you've been on them, you know as well.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be my 5th cruise with Celebrity, and I can honestly say I've never, ever been disappointed. And it's every aspect of the cruise, the ships, service, food, entertainment. They just go that one step further.
And I think they've got a nice little brand. They're not very informal, but they're not too formal. They just seem very relaxed and smart. You've got your formal nights on there, which is not too over the top. And I think, as I said, the people we get the feedback from love the ships, absolutely love the service on there. And again, like I mentioned before, the crew members on there have been on for years and years and years. They know what the clients expect on Celebrity, and they deliver every single time.
And if you've had a great experience with 4-star cruises, you know, and you're maybe just looking to go that one step further, then definitely try Celebrity tonight. Now, just looking there as well, I do like a drinks package. I really do. We've got a free drinks package if you go tonight for the Ocean View. We'll talk about that in a second. And there's currently an offer on with Celebrity where you buy one, get one half price. We've included that price on the screen there.
And that's been selling really, really well for us, you know, really knocking the prices down. And as I said, becoming very, very affordable at the moment.
But absolute modern luxury. And what is nice, if you are looking for, you know, some great temperatures as we're moving into late autumn, this is the one to go for. So first of all, from Southampton, that means you can really take as much luggage as you like.
Yeah, as I said, stay the night before. Bring all your luggage on board, and as I said, settle into your cabin, upgrade to the balcony cabin, which is fantastic. You've got the drinks package on there, and you've got 2 days at sea. So again, a good chance to explore the ship, take in the facilities, go into some of the restaurants there as well, pop to the spa and do whatever you want to do on from there. And then from there, we're going to go down the coastline. We're going to go into Vigo. Again, a very popular destination. Many of the cruise ships that leave Southampton. Nice opportunity to go into Spain. Beautiful coastline there as well. Chance to maybe go into town, try some of the local restaurants, try a bit of tapas as well. You've got the El Castro Citadel as well, which is a beautiful chance to walk around some of the old parts of town. But again, if you just want an introduction to start your cruise on this one, nice opportunity to start here with Vigo.
Now, another day at sea, again, you'll love those. I mean, there are huge wicker beds to rest and sunbathe on, loads of space on board the ship. But we're making our way over to one of my favourite places in the world. There you go, there's a swimming pool, by the way. Stunning. But we're making our way over to Madeira, aren't we?
Madeira, very popular destination. A lot of people go there when they're going across transatlantic, but again, Madeira is one of my favourite places as well.
Beautiful.
You've got Reed's Hotel, 5-star hotel, very, very traditional there. You've got amazing chances to go up on the cable car. You've also got the toboggan ride as well. Now, if you've never done the toboggan ride before,
never done that.
you need to go on the toboggan ride. 2 of you sit on the toboggan, you You get a couple of old gentlemen staying on the side of your toboggan, and you fly down the hill at breakneck speeds. It's the thing to do.
Do I really need to do that?
You do need to do it in there, yeah, especially after you've had the drinks package. But again, Madeira is fantastic to go around. Great views as well when you go around some of the parts of the island, and then you can come back into the town, and of course you get a chance to try the Madeira wine as well by landing.
I think I'd just walk around the botanical gardens myself.
Okay, that's no problem. You're not tired already, are you?
Now we're making our way over to the Canaries, of course. Guaranteed great weather.
The best climate in the world. It's generally 25, 26 degrees nearly for 12 months a year. Tenerife, you've got a chance to go into Puerto de la Cruz, chance to go to Mount Teide as well if you want to go outside of the main town area as well. But again, it's really great opportunity to top up your tan as well. The beaches in this part of the world tend to be like a black sand because it's volcanic islands as well. But again, you've also got a chance to go to Laurel Park or even go on a cruise and have a look at the wild dolphins as well, which is very nice.
So virtually every day is sunny. You'd be very lucky not to get a great day there. And then Gran Canaria, isn't it?
Gran Canaria, you've got a couple of different resorts there. You've got Playa de Ingles, Puerto Rico and Playa de Ingles as well. If not, go to Maspalomas. You've got the sand dunes there as well. Maybe take a jeep safari out or just hit the beaches and relax. But because the weather's good, you know you're in October, you're sunning yourself, what better place to be? And then you know you're coming back to the ship in the evening.
You could be there this time next year. Now, we're relaxing at sea, and we're making our way over to Lisbon. I've never been to Lisbon. Can you
Lisbon's an amazing sail in and sail out. You've got a chance to go under the suspension bridge there, the 25th of April bridge. You've also got the Christ Redeemer statue as well, based on the same statue from Rio. The sailing in and out of Lisbon is amazing. You go under the bridge there as well, and as I say, you've got the statue, you've got the monuments to the Columbus and the explorers there as well. And again, when you go into town, you can have a stroll around. You've got the glass elevator that will take you right to the very top, panoramic views of the city, Bellum Tower, which is a very popular destination, and again you've got the big square there as well, great restaurants in there if you just want to relax, have a couple of drinks and take in the sights. But again, the main thing with Lisbon as well is just sail in and sail out, back of the ship, taking the views and get those cameras and video cameras ready. And the good thing as well, you've got an overnight there as well, so you can actually stay overnight, go for dinner, whatever you want to do, and then come back to the ship when you want to.
Then a final 2 days at sea. I remember the last Celebrity Cruise I was on, the entertainment director said we're going to rock till we dock, and we did. We really did.
Yeah.
I was still enjoying myself. Gone midnight on the final day. Let's just look at this award-winning ship. She has won many awards.
Many awards, and as I said, great ship on there, great service on there, and again the price on there for a 2-week cruise is very good.
And Glenn, you speak to customers that have cruised with Celebrity. What is the feedback in general?
Feedback superb, absolutely superb. And as I said, they love the food on there, they love the entertainment, the shows are very strong, West End style shows, and I think the whole package with Celebrity
by the way,
boxes.
We would love you to upgrade to a balcony tonight. The price is brilliant. Let's just show, if you upgrade to a balcony, you will get a free Classics drinks package. That's either for an ocean view and above, but actually get the upgrade from ocean view to balcony.
Yeah, it's the same price, so you might as well do the balcony.
The balcony, by the way, would work out $1,599, and we worked out for the drinks package alone per person, it's around about nearly £400.
About £400 for a 2-week cruise. So
per person.
It's definitely worth upgrading from the inside to the outside, and of course from an outside go to the balcony because it's the same price.
So honestly, it really makes sense. So speak to our operators about that. We've included, it's a buy one get one half price. That's been included in the price on the screen. We talked about the Meon Valley, and don't forget, the lead date is the 16th of October, but we've also got the 3rd of October, which is in fact the same price for the balcony on that one, but just £50 more for the inside. Now, the drinks package, it's not all about alcohol. It actually covers so much here, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. And again, when you go on a ship, it's lovely to have the drinks package because in the end, you sit down, you think, we'll have a couple of drinks before dinner, a couple of drinks at dinner, then you go and watch the show. If you have the drinks package, you're not paying any, it's all included in there. And of course, soft drinks as well. Sometimes, you have a few of those a day. That fills up as well.
I love
coffees
I was going to say, I love my cappuccinos, lattes, bottles of water to take off the ship. Everything's included. And you're not constantly signing for things. You just hand your little cruise card across and everything's taken care of.
People sometimes say to us, oh, do we really need the drinks package? We're paying a bit more money than we would normally. Yeah, but once you've paid it, that's it. It's all done. Your food, your drink, your cruise included. And go up to a balcony.
Well, let's just give you that balcony price. As we've said, it makes a massive difference. You're going to have the balcony, you're going to have the drinks package, everything is taken care of, and you're away for nearly 2 weeks. That is a brilliant price for Celebrity, and remember, it's for that fabulous cruise in October next year. Now, we're delighted to say one of our favourite ships, the Independence of the Seas, she is back.
It's back into Southampton.
Yeah, brilliant.
Great ship.
I love the Independence. I spent my my birthday on board the Independence. first ship I was ever on, actually.
And they're still recovering now on board, are you?
Well, anyway, we actually filmed me on this ship. It was a little while ago, but honestly, she is amazing. So have a look at the one and only, the legendary Independence of the Seas. Well, here I am on the Independence of the Seas, and can you believe that there's this absolutely huge rock climbing wall? I mean, how many holidays have you been on where you get to do activities such as this? Now, I'm going to give it a go. If I actually get to the top, I will be over 200 feet above sea level. I've never done anything like this before, so fingers crossed and wish me luck. On board, there's a state-of-the-art fitness centre with something for everybody. You may feel like getting on one of the many treadmills, overlooking the ocean and burning up a few calories. Or how about this? Maybe a fitness class, such as Pilates. And on board is even an Everlast boxing ring. So, whether you're an experienced boxer or a novice that wants to try something new, there really is so much choice. Well, as you can see, I'm just having an early morning jog. We're here in Cork and it's a beautiful, fresh morning. Between you and I, the food is so delicious on board and it's available 24/7 that I have had a few extra desserts and a few extra snacks, so I just thought I'd burn off a few of those calories. The jogging track actually goes all the way around the Independence of the Seas, and it's actually a real joy to jog here. So I've just done my first lap. That was about a quarter of a mile. I'm going to try and do 4, which will give me about a mile, so I'll see you in a bit. You never realised I was so athletic and sporty,
I
did
want to
you?
know how much longer you carried on running around that running track. Just out of camera view?
I think it was about 107 laps I did.
Did you really? Yeah, okay.
But I love that ship, I really do. She's one of my absolute favourites. And this is a great, great cruise. Starting from Southampton, as we mentioned, the Independence is back in Southampton by popular demand. A few days at sea and then over to Gibraltar.
Exactly, yeah. So a couple of sea days as well to explore the ship. And then you've got a chance to go and see the monkeys and the rocks over in Gibraltar as well. Very popular destination for the Brits to go over. And again, you get a chance to go to the top of the rock of Gibraltar. Again, be careful with the monkeys up there. They will take all your personal belongings if you're not careful. But again, if not, go down into town. And it's almost like Spain was 25, 30 years ago. It doesn't seem to have updated in Gibraltar.
So nice.
It's nice, and you've got the British telephone boxes there and the British police walking around. So
wow.
It is like, well, it's a British principality within Spain. So it's quite interesting to go and see. And again, you've got St Michael's Cave, which is one of the big tourist attractions there as well. So a nice introduction for your first port of call.
Where next then, Glenn?
Then on to Cartagena in Spain. Again, very, very popular destination. I had a house about 20 minutes from Cartagena, which I've just got rid of, actually, over in Spain, which is lovely. You've got the Roman Theatre there and the museum as well, which is definitely worth a visit in Cartagena. That's the Roman Theatre there, the amphitheatre. Amazing to go and have a look around there as well. For those golfers as well, La Manga Resort is only just up the road as well. So if you do want a game of golf, maybe pop over to La Manga. But if not, you've got the harbour front to walk around, beautiful small tapas buildings and restaurants, and again, a nice chance to go and experience a bit of Spain there as well.
And then, one of my favourite places next, Barcelona.
On to Barcelona,
Yeah.
fabulous Barcelona. Nice sailing here as well. Places to go and see, you've got the Nou Camp, home of Barcelona Football Club, Sagrada Familia, the unfinished cathedral, Gaudi's, and of course Gaudi, the sculpture and the architect, that's Sagrada Familia's there. He has a lot of his sculptures around the city. Again, good idea doing this is maybe one of the hop-on, hop-off buses to go around as well.
I think they're great.
Really, really good opportunity to go past the Columbus Monument, then to Sagrada Familia, around to the Nou Camp as well. Beautiful chance to go and see this, and as I said, Barcelona is one of our favourites.
Then over to Palma.
Parma, my personal favourite, because I'm getting married there in about 9 months' time. And as I said, a lovely place to go and see. Parma Cathedral, stunning to get area. Portales News, which is the marina there. And also from there, you can go into the quiet resort of Magaluf, or you can steer well clear of that and go maybe to other places. You've got nice opportunities to walk around the centre of Parma. And as I said, capital of the Balearics, beautiful and a very popular destination with the Brits as well. From there, we've got Malaga. You can go down into the Costa del Sol. You've got Mijas, Bella Medina. A chance, if not, just to walk around the port area. Very good restaurants in the port area. We were there a couple of years ago, which is really, really nice. And then from there, carrying on with the Spanish theme, we go on to Seville as well. Seville, lovely cathedral there. Again, well worth a visit there. If not, again, strolling around the main town area there. And again, good shopping in Seville.
And then Lisbon,
and then finally into Lisbon. We've already discussed it. Very, very positive destination. And again, remember that sail in and out of Lisbon itself.
And then don't forget, you've actually got a final 2 days at sea, and honestly, on board the Independence, you will love those days at sea. She really is a fantastic ship. You saw, you know, some of the highlights on her, but do you know, I've spoken to so many seasoned cruisers that have said, oh, favourite ship, love the Independence.
Yeah, very, very good feedback as well.
Yeah.
And it's so nice that it's back, sailing from Southampton as well, which is really, really great.
Do you know, I feel I know the ship so well. I took my mum on board as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like caters for all ages, and the shows there are second to none.
They really are. Right, we've actually got a really good deal today. The price starts at just $1,039. By the way, variety of staterooms available, but we are going to give you free port parking when booking a balcony or above. And very important, what's the date today, Glenn?
Today is the 20th of October.
Better be, yeah. Because you get free $200 onboard spend if you book tonight.
If you book tonight, that's the offer we've got on tonight. So $200 onboard spend. That can be spent on anything: excursions, drinks, food, whatever you want to spend on there.
And if you've never been on a cruise ship, the way that works, you've basically got a little pass that you use to get around, a bit like a credit card, and that money would be already on there, wouldn't it?
Exactly. First $200 you spend on board, but it's got to be booked tonight, 20th of October.
And don't forget we mentioned the Meon Valley. You can stay there the night before and you get free parking. And just to mention, the itineraries vary depending on departure date. Just to give you the prices there, and brilliant upgrades on the Ocean View.
Really good.
Yeah.
And, you know, again, for the price difference on there, I really recommend going for the Ocean View. £150 extra is well worth the money on there, and that's on the 19th of September.
And don't forget, hopefully we've shown you something that you like tonight, but if you go onto the Planet Cruise website, and I spend a lot of time on here, I really do, you can actually put in any ship, any destination, any date. You can find us any cruise.
Yeah, it's very easy to navigate as well. Look at the cruise lines that you want to go with, when you want to go on holiday, how long you want to go for, and again, they'll also filter it with price range as well. So have a look on that. It gives you a really good introduction to it, and then you give us a call in the office and we can sort of plan your cruise for you.
Lovely. Now, in a couple of minutes' time, this handsome young man, Luke, is going to be telling us all about Carnival. That's you, Luke.
Yeah, I was going to handsome young man.
Hey,
thank you, old boy.
Can we just say welcome back, Luke?
Well,
Luke,
glad to be back.
Well, you're here from Carnival. Every time you've been here, you've had one of the top-selling deals, haven't you?
Yes, you know, we always used to say that I'm only going to come on the sofa when we've got a really, really great deal to talk about. I mean, we feature on Planet Cruise TV quite a lot, but I'm going to come on when it's a really, really top deal.
I actually want to go on your cruise. It's fantastic. But, Luke, we're going to come to you in a second.
Yeah.
Before we hear about Carnival, we're just going to go to the phone lines, back to the Planet Cruise headquarters.
The Zone.
The Zone. And we're going to speak to Joanne, because she's got another deal for us. Joanne, are you there?
Yep.
Right. Welcome back.
Yeah, I've got another great deal. This is absolutely fabulous. Again, P&O. This is Ventura for the 6th of March 2016 for 14 nights, sailing out of Southampton, where you're going to visit places such as Lisbon, Gibraltar, Cartagena, Malaga, Casablanca, a bit of winter sun for you there, while stopping at Madeira on the way back to Southampton. So that's 14 nights, and the price is $699 per person. So that's under £50 per person per night.
So $699, and how did you say 15 nights?
14 nights.
14
yeah.
2 weeks. So that works
2
out
weeks.
£350 a week.
Yeah.
Yep. 6th of March.
6th of March.
That's brilliant.
Wow.
And again, from Southampton as well. So again, you can take all your luggage on there. Again, if the weather's not so good in the springtime, get down to some of those places and top up your tan for 50 quid a night.
Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely fantastic.
Amazing. And what was the date again?
The 6th of March, 2016.
6th
so
of
just
March.
just the end of winter, beginning of spring. There you go.
Wow,
Little break
Jan,
for you.
listen, it's all we need to know. Thank you so much. So,
Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye. Some amazing offers that have come in tonight. So, jot that in your diary, 6th of March, 2 weeks, with P&O, £699, £350 a week. Wow. But we're going a bit further afield now with Carnival.
A little bit different.
This is really exciting, isn't it?
This is it. This is not a traditional cruise. This is the big American, fun, informal cruise line. And this deal, I mean, there's so much here. We've jam-packed this itinerary. I mean, guys, there's so much in there. I don't know if we'll get through it all.
Well, let's begin. It starts off with a flight over to Chicago, doesn't it? We're here for 2 nights in a 4-star hotel.
Yeah, so this one's flying into Chicago. Again, you know, we do a lot of our cruises over to Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and over to... This is a bit different. People may have not been to Chicago before. And then again, if you've watched maybe some of the Al Capone films, you've heard about the Windy City, you want to try something a little bit different. You've got Soldier Field, you've got the Shed Aquarium, you've got many places to see over there, and you've got a 2-night stay in a 4-star hotel in Chicago.
Chicago's definitely way up on my wish list. 2 nights there, then we're making our way over to the Amtrak train as well.
Yeah, so we've got the Amtrak train there, which is the train service there in the States, and we've got a room for you on board. We've got one of the roomettes on there, and that's going to be an overnight service taking you all the way down from there, down into Memphis. Now, we weren't sure what hotel to throw in with this one, so we thought we'd go, let everybody knows we've got the Heartbreak Hotel.
Hey, here we go.
Okay, so this is the Heartbreak Hotel in Memphis. Again, if you're fans of Elvis, you want to go to Graceland, you want to rock and roll, you want to do something a little bit different, this is a must for all those people. You've got the river boats there along the river. You've got a great chance to go there. And again, brilliant nightlife as well. So if you really want to experience the States in all of its glory, and of course you've got an opportunity to tell people you've stayed actually at the Heartbreak Hotel.
And I mean, Luke, we've got all this before the cruise here.
Yeah,
you know.
and I think what's really great about this itinerary and talking about the different hotels is actually you guys can completely tailor it. If you want a different hotel, longer duration stays, or like a different tour somewhere else beforehand.
We
really,
can add on a couple of days, we
I
can
mean,
do whatever you want to do.
These are all the classic music cities, and you get to see this before you're going out of New Orleans. And we're one of the only cruise lines to have this type of itinerary out of New Orleans. So it's a really great opportunity.
It's really exciting, isn't it? And this is exclusive to Planet Cruises, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Everything we do is just with you guys.
I so want to do this. So, what's next?
And then from there, again, we're going to take you on the Amtrak train again, so you've got more chance to see some of the States, and we're going to take you down to New Orleans. Obviously, one of the great cities of the States. Again, you've got a chance to go down to Bourbon Street, you've got a chance to go and party down in New Orleans. An amazing opportunity to also go down and have a look at what everybody's talking about in New Orleans as well. Brilliant place to party, enjoy, and basically get prepared before, of course, you actually board the ship.
And we are there for, again, 2 nights, aren't we?
2 nights in New Orleans as well, and you can see what all the fuss is about. Of course, they have all the festivals, the Mardi Gras down there. You're not going to have it at that particular time, but you get a chance to go and experience some of the cafes, the blues.
And it's worth saying, we might not have it on this particular cruise, but these cruises go week in, week out, all year round. So we can do this package all through 2016 and 2017.
So you can tailor it to suit your needs when you've got the opportunity
just
to
a
go.
case of giving us a call tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we've hit Chicago, Memphis, we've just been to New Orleans, and then...
From there, we're going to join the ship, of course.
We finally get to go.
You finally get to go on board.
So let's have a look at Carnival. You are seriously the next cruise coming out I want to try, because you've got such amazing reviews.
This is it. And the customer retention, we talked about a lot tonight about people that only want to travel with one brand. We've got one of the highest customer retentions in the world because it's not like anything else. And if there are people watching that maybe haven't tried lots of cruises before and they're looking for the first one, this is the one to try because it is much more informal, much more resort feel on board, fantastic entertainment. I mean, where else are you going to see Lionel Richie actually on board the ship for about $20 in a private concert? All of the entertainment, the food on board is absolutely out of this world. The spas, complimentary adult-only areas, whatever type of food you like. I mean, really, it is. I mean, there's a reason it's the biggest cruise line in the world. You know what I mean? There's a reason we carry more than passengers than anyone else. It is a truly incredible 4-star product where, I mean, the cabins, very spacious, you can see here. You've got incredible spas on board in all of the different ships with all of the fantastic facilities. Big pools, you've got big family pools, you've got quieter pools, you've got water parks, comedy clubs. We've got a partnership with Dr. Zeus on board the ships for those travelling with families. You're probably going to get more of the couples on the New Orleans. This package is going to be for more for couples. So you're looking at incredible restaurants, incredible bars, the spas, the adults only area. I mean, really, it is.
And you can see that fun for all for fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is fun, informal, amazing cruising.
So my best friends cruised you last year and just had the most incredible time. They really did.
It is something else. That's brilliant.
So we're on board this fantastic ship. We've got those first 2 days at sea, haven't we? So
yeah, so a bit of time to get used to the ship, what's going on board. And again, it's a little bit different. You're not going to find many talks from famous artists or maybe flower arranging or more traditional cruise aspects, but you are going to have a lot more lively atmosphere on board the ship. There's lots of deck space, amazing spas. You can see, again, we talked about a lot of the ships have got more active areas with ropes walking courses and outdoor gym areas. Incredible atriums and all the shows.
I think it's amazing, it's always nice though to have a couple of, especially when you've done an itinerary like this, which is quite intense at the start of the cruise, or the start of the package, and then you can relax for a couple of days and start to get into the ship and get ready before you get down into obviously some of the beautiful islands.
Absolutely, and we've talked about the Caribbean. It is, and the best way to see it is on a cruise ship. We all know that. So, but the great thing is you've got one of these massive ships with an incredible resort with pretty much anything and everything you'd want. I mean, any choice of dining, any type of cuisine, really. It's just, I honestly can't speak highly of it enough.
I'm looking at these images here. They're so opulent and beautiful and
glamorous.
It is.
It's an American. It is. It's a lot going on. It is American. There is a bit more to do. It's a bit louder in terms of the atmosphere on board. There's big cinema screens out on deck. It really is just a fun resort.
And some great ports, of course, as
well.
and
of course we've got great ports down there. So we're going Roatan, first of all, which is going to start with there. So we're going Roatan, Mahogany Bay to start with, which is great for your scuba and snorkeling. Then down into Belize. Belize, a great opportunity to go and see some of the ruins there as well. You've got the Belize Reef and the Marine Reserve there as well. And then finishing up in the very, very popular destination of Cozumel in Mexico.
Wow.
So a great chance just to relax and chill out the last couple of days before coming back onto the ship for another relaxing day before heading back into New Orleans and your flight home.
I mean, it's just amazing. You can do Chicago, Memphis, New Orleans, the Caribbean, Mexico, all in one holiday.
Yeah, and all for under £1,500
Exactly.
as well.
I mean, it's just the value for money.
So when Glenn and I saw this, we were
excited.
We were excited.
Nearly got the credit cards out already.
We will no doubt. Just to remind you, all return flights are included based on London there. We can, of course, change those for most UK ports. Just a small supplement needed. 2 nights in Chicago, New Orleans, plus, of course, 2 nights in the world-famous Heartbreak Hotel in Memphis, and that incredible Amtrak train journey overnight from Chicago to Memphis as well. Loads of dates, just quickly throw these in for you, right the way from November through to June 2016. Presumably some of those dates just needed a small deposit tonight as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And don't forget, we can do June onwards, June 16 onwards. Now, I know we're out of time, I know it's all but very, very quickly, it's even so new we couldn't even do a call-in, but our brand new ship, Carnival Vista, that's sailing Barcelona and Athens next summer. We've just had some massive price reductions that we've given to you guys as well. It was, like I say, this is so new, we weren't even able to organise a call-in. If the guys watching want to call up, we've got 8 nights, including flights, transfers, baggage, everything, $699 on a brand new ship out of Barcelona for next summer. And these are summer dates as well. So,
Luke,
there we go.
We're getting told off.
I know, I talk too much.
So the brand new ship, Carnival Vista, call now to get that deal. Just ask. Luke said Carnival Vista, you want to book it, call now. Right, we're nearly out of time. We need longer, I know. So let's have a quick recap. We started off with this amazing one from MSC. The price on the screen is for a balcony and, of course, the drinks package as well. From MSC there, $599, and I know that's going to be selling very quickly. The upgrade to the balcony is included, and the Allegro drinks package, of course. We then moved on to our next cruise, of course, which is this amazing offer with Thomson. 50 nights tropical delight over 2 weeks with Thomson here. 839. It's a last-minute deal for December, and your tips and service charges are included. Amazing. I think that's the best we've probably ever seen for that itinerary. Then we had Celebrity, 30 nights round the Canaries there. Free drinks package if you go for the balcony, of course. And don't forget, you can also stay at the Meon Valley the night before from just £79 per person. You get all free parking if you do that. Next cruise, we welcomed back the one and only legendary Independence of the Seas back for this 30-night cruise from Southampton, and the price there, just £1,039 per person. If you book today, you'll get an extra $200 onboard spend as well. If you book right now, you'll get that added to your account. And of course, a free pot parking if you go for a balcony or above. And then we finished the show with an amazing cruise, really a trip of a lifetime with Carnival on board the stunning Carnival Dream there. Your chance of seeing Chicago, New Orleans, staying in the Heartbreak Hotel in Memphis, and of course the I'd love to do this, the Amtrak train journey overnight from Chicago to Memphis. Now we've talked about Planet Cruise, so many reasons to book, but first of all, unbiased service, Glenn. I mean, you find the cruise that's right for us.
We don't sell any particular cruise company. We listen to what people want, listen to their budgets, how long they want to go, and we direct them to the cruises that we think they like. And generally, we're very, very good at it, and hopefully people enjoy their cruises.
So if you like, you need a big ship, a formal ship, an informal ship, you know, we will find the correct cruise for you. Everything is, of course, on the Planet Cruise website, which is one of the best websites I know. So easy to navigate around. Exciting, loads of extra information
Loads
on
of
there.
information on that. Check that out first, and then give us a call, and then we'll help you, and obviously we'll make sure we get that cruise booked for you.
Well, we are nearly out of time. What time are the phone lines open till tonight?
They're open till 10:30 tonight. We're back open tomorrow morning. I'll be in the office nice and early tomorrow.
Yeah.
Again, great deals. As I said, some deals tonight. The Carnival Vista's going live tomorrow as well with those brilliant prices. And again, we've got those tea calls from Joe as well, so
and
really, really good.
Final word. For people that have never cruised before, how can we get them to pick up the phone tonight?
Call us. Call us. There's me, and there's about another 30 people sitting there waiting to speak to you and giving you the best cruise.
Glenn, thank you so much.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you to everyone. Keep those calls coming in. Loads more after this.